Joined now by the new head basketball coach at Our Redeemers. It's Brock Teets. Now, Brock, you have a lot of history in the Minot area. You were the Bishop Ryan head coach from 2013 to 2017 before you had to step away. And looking back and the time away, I mean, how sure were you that you would have had a head coaching chance again to come back?
Well, yeah, I mean, if I take myself back a couple of weeks ago, I really had no plans, wasn't really pursuing it. Our Redeemers reached out. I put some thought to it, talked to my family. Just it was just one of those things all worked out. It's kind of funny, and I realized, hey, I'm not getting any younger. My window's closing day by day. I always knew I wanted to get back into coaching. I never wanted to leave coaching in the first place. And so this opportunity popped up and thought about it and decided, you know what, the time is now. And I'm just looking forward to getting started with the Knights.
What would it mean for you to have that interest coming out and reaching out to you versus you looking for the head coaching job?
Well, I mean, it meant a lot. I mean, obviously, our Redeemers saw something they liked, I guess, in my coaching style, for whatever that's worth. Yeah, I mean, it obviously feels good to be pursued, but, yeah, it was just one of those things where it feels like the right fit. I did get to know those our Redeemers kids pretty well over the last year or two. I was, able to get at a couple of their practices, help Brody out, where be. And so got to know them a little bit. And so, the transition I think is going to be fairly simple. And, I just know it's a really good group of kids, really respectful group of kids. And so I just think it's a good fit.
What's the Brock Teets X's and O's going to look like with this new cast of Our Redeemers players?
Well, it's May, and I haven't, they're not allowing us in the gym yet. But yeah, I mean, just looking from afar and knowing what's coming back, we're going to be a team. I think that, obviously Weekly in the middle is a very nice player. Hendrickson on the perimeter. The Swenson kid can shoot the basketball. Sanders, a very, very high energy player. I can see us being more guard dominant, from afar right now as we talk in May. Things happen. The season changes, injuries happen, certain things happen. But, I can tell you one thing, apart from X's and O's, is I've always been a believer in playing with confidence. That's one thing I'm big on. I like my players to play with confidence. We're human beings. We all make mistakes. We're going to turn the ball over at times, hopefully not very often. We're going to miss shots, but we're going to play with confidence. We're going to have fun. Most importantly, it's a game. And that's my basic philosophy. Obviously, we're going to hopefully guard the basketball, too. But we're going to have fun, play with confidence. What happens, happens. But bottom line, this is a game, and I'm just looking forward to get started.
Because no matter what happens, if you keep that confidence, naturally your ceiling's going to be higher, right?
I just believe, I just have always been a believer that when, as a player, being a former player, that when you put up a shot or you make a pass in a clutch situation, you should have a free mind. You shouldn't be thinking, oh no, what if I miss this? Oh no, what is coach going to say to me if I miss this? Look, if it's a good shot, if the pass was the right idea, like I said, we're human. We're going to make mistakes. It's okay. I just think playing with confidence allows you, especially in big moments, to be able to come through. And so I've always wanted my players to play with confidence. I always wanted them to play with a free mind, as in, hey, I'm going to make mistakes, but it's going to allow me to bounce back. I'm a big believer in that.
Say the player playing confidently, they still make that mistake that they shouldn't be worried about what you have to say. When you have to call like the next time out, what are you saying to the guys to just keep them in that positive rhythm that they can have?
Well, I don't think it, I think staying positive, where it really starts is practice. It's your practice reps are so important, and you're building for game situations. And yeah, obviously in games, a team makes a run. The hardest thing in sports is when you lose momentum to get it back. That's what makes sports great. That's what makes basketball great. The mental toughness to be able to, stop that momentum and bounce back. But like I said, it all goes back to confidence in my mind. If you don't have confidence in what you're doing, very difficult thing. If you don't believe in what you're doing, very difficult thing to have success. So, yeah, it starts in practice, picking each other up, playing for each other. Those things, those all go towards that goal of just getting better each day and each day and each day. And so we might win one game next year. We might win 20 games next year. I don't know. But we're going to play hard. We're going to play with confidence. And we're going to get after it.
What joy do you get out of coaching, like you said, regardless whether you win one game or 20?
Well, I think, look, I've never been a big a guy with records or stats or anything like that. I couldn't tell you if I've won 50 games in my career or 200 games. I have no idea. It doesn't matter to me. I'm a coach that doesn't, who's my leading scorer? It doesn't matter to me. It's going to be somebody different each night. Are we doing the things as a team? All I can ask out of my team is, hey, play hard. Let's do the things we've been working on. This is how we're going to do certain things. Whatever. What happens, happens. That's going to play itself out. One of my best years I ever had as a coach, I think I won 7 games in Glenburn. Mm-hmm. And it was I remember that team. I won't forget that team. But I tell you what, those kids lined up every single night. They did everything I asked of them, worked their tail off, and we won 7 games. Some people might look from afar and say, you know what, that was a lost season. That was a bad season. Not in my book. That was one of my best seasons. As a coach, as a group, and as players. So everybody gets wrapped up in, this and that and this and that, and that's great. Don't get me wrong. Wins are important and so on and so forth. But you know what? In the grand scheme of things, I can't tell you what's going to happen. I can tell you that, how we're going to look on the courts and what some of the things we're going to do. But that will play itself out. So that's what I mean by the 1 win or 20 wins.
Absolutely. So it's kind of, when it comes to the Class B coaching carousel here locally, it's becoming kind of an old hat question. That's why I didn't lead with it. You get Jeremy Feller going across the other private school, and then you get Bertie Bosch going across the other private school. Now you're coming back the other way. So obviously, what's it going to be like in those gyms nowadays where we have all these former coaches trading places?
Well, it is. It's crazy to really think about. One of my first calls was to Coach Bosch. I said, hey, Coach, I just wanted to let him know. And we had a good laugh about it. And the bottom line is this, is that, life happens. Maybe I'd still be at Bishop Ryan if, I didn't have to step down a few years ago. I don't know. Life happens. Things happen. And now I'm at our Redeemers. Coach Bosch is at Bishop Ryan and so on and so forth. It is funny, but you know what? It's going to be fun. Coach Bosch and I are talking about, playing against each other as coaches. I coached him as a player. He coached under me. Now we're going to coach against each other. It's kind of funny when you think about it, but you know what? It's going to be a lot of fun. And we both laughed about it. I know we have similar kind of coaching styles. It is what it is, but the atmosphere is going to be great. I think we go to the Lions Den this year, which will be fantastic. It's going to be fun for the fans. It's going to be fun for the players. I think the atmosphere will be great. But you know what? That's what makes the game fun. And it'll be fun. We'll shake hands afterwards. And, win or lose, there's going to be no hard feelings either way. Just have a lot of respect for Brody.
With that being said, do you want to guarantee a win right now?
Oh, my goodness. No chance that's happening. As far as making a guarantee, that will be a very difficult game against a very, very good Bishop Ryan team.
There we go. That's the answer we're all going to look for at 6 o'clock the night going into it if we're not doing it live on the news or whatever. Lastly, Coach, talking about just life happening and you being excited for this new opportunity. Obviously, any athlete needs to work out separately a lot of the time from other people. Have you reached out early on? I know it's only May, But do you have any plans to maybe, hey, tell your players, work on this, even though you need to stay apart, obviously, and stay safe, but maybe some technique
Yeah.
drills or anything like that to your players?
Yeah. So honestly, to be honest with you, I haven't had a chance to reach out. I did share a text message with Zach Hendrickson, just briefly. Told him I'd be reaching out to him and the team here within the next day or two. But yeah, we're dealing with some pretty odd times right now. I want to be in the gym tonight, having an open gym if I could, but obviously we can't. So what's great about the game of basketball is that you know you can do so much individually. You know. If it's working out, ball handling drills, all the things, all it takes is a basketball and a hoop anywhere in this town, and you can be working on those things. And so, yes, we're going to have those discussions. Yes, I do have a pretty good idea of individual things that we need to work on, and that's going to happen. But, obviously as we come together as a team and we can get over this quarantine that we're dealing with, then we can really kind of get to some things. And through open gyms, I'm going to learn a lot. I have to, I've been around these kids somewhat. I have a good idea, but I'm going to learn a lot by watching them play, get a feel for them, and then what we're going to do as far as the season goes, and then X's and O's and that sort of thing. But yeah, we're talking about weird times right now. These are odd times. Never been seen anything like this. We'll get through them. But yeah, there's so much you can do individually, and we'll be having those conversations.
All right, congrats on getting back in the gym, Coach, and we'll see you soon. Be well.
All right, you too. Take care of that golf game, too.
Yeah, okay, I'll try. See ya.
I will see you. Bye.